Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, as we got round one of the 2A2 Oklahoma State. Man, I'm already messing up on my words. It's going to be a long night.
It is going to be a long night.
But Oklahoma Secondary Schools Athletic Activities
Yeah, you'll get it.
Association. Yeah, I'll get there eventually, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully before the next 10 minutes before the ball game starts. But 2A2, first round of the playoffs. The Casady Cyclones coming to town for Davis. Casady with their first ever appearance in the playoffs. I'll be honest, when Boyd Fulton sent us the information, I was like, how does the team they've never made it in their entire history, but this is actually, as I read on, because, Boyd is just full of knowledge.
Crazy.
It's actually only their second year in the OSSAA. Prior to that, they were in a private league for private schools, and so this is their second year in the OSSAA and making the so they're 50-50 on making the playoffs. So kudos to them.
Yeah, shout out.
Yeah, but hey, it's hard pressed to beat a Friday night football game in November here at Wolf Field. And so that's what we're here for tonight. It's going to be a good matchup. We're going to be trying to pay attention to the other games going on in the bracket. If you haven't realized it already, there's a little bit of a different voice on the box with us tonight. Chad Fielding, unfortunately, not with us tonight. He's doing interviews and stuff in Oklahoma City. So yeah, sorry for him. We wish he was here, but man, you're going to miss a good one. Hopefully you're watching with us at home or in the hotel. But Kyler Drake, former media member, now Southeastern caster for the Southeastern Savage Esports team.
Proud Davis alumni.
Yeah,
that's
so,
for sure.
He's up here with us. And then a little bit later, we'll get another former media member up here. As soon as he rolls into town, he found out there was a spot tonight, so he said, I'm on my way. And so
honestly, I don't blame him. The moment Bobby reached out to me, I was like, yeah, no, I'm taking that opportunity once. Like it. Especially playoff Wolf football.
Yeah,
I'm not missing that.
It doesn't get any better. So, Kyler, before the game tonight, I love stats, and Boyd gives us a lot of great information.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, there's not really a lot between Casady and Davis because they haven't been in OSSA long. So, but I was given another sheet of some stats that I kind of want to go over, and this was from the Dr. Mapes, as he's been keeping him on the season for the newspaper. So team rushing yards this year for the Wolves, 398 carries, 2,772 yards, and 39 rushing TDs. Basically, they're averaging just under 7 yards a carry, averaging about 277 yards a game.
Wow.
So, hey, we run the ball.
Yeah, we run the ball.
We run the ball. But, something else we don't, that I know a lot of people know that we get pretty, intense about is defense. I love defense. As captains for tonight, number 24, Levi Laxton, number 15, Aiden Levernosh, and number 7, Nick Pruitt for the Wolves. We'll kind of try to watch that as we give the rest of these stats here. It looks like it's going to be the coin flip right now.
Number 4, Andrew Fitzpatrick.
They're still talking about it, so I'm going to go ahead and give this defensive stat here.
Nick Pruitt.
Passing yards for the offense, 29 of 62, and 10 passing TDs. So we do throw the ball a little bit as well. Total yards, go ahead.
Looks like the coin was just flipped. We're about to find out here in just a second.
So it looks like the Casady Cyclones won the toss and elected to receive the kick. So the Wolves will be kicking to the north, defending the south end zone. But continue on. Total yards for the offensive side of the ball for the Wolves, 3,348 yards, averaging 7.2 yards per play, averaging 335 yards a game in total offense.
Wow.
So Wolves offense, they do great things. Now, the thing we got to clean up, Kyler, is we have had 7 turnovers on the season. 4 fumbles, 3 INTs. Not all the time has that been on anybody's one fault. Ball's gotten bobbled or whatever. Those kind of things happens. But now we flip to the other side of the ball. My favorite side of the ball
Yeah.
is that defensive side. Opponents' rushing yards, they have carried the ball 328 times and only picked up 1,290 yards against the Wolves. They put up 15 TDs. We're holding them just under 4 yards per carry and under 130 yards per game. So our rush defense,
Yeah,
you're going to have
especially
to
that defensive line. I mean,
Yep.
it's like running into a brick wall.
Yeah, you're going to have to earn it when you play against this Wolves defense.
100%.
That's the guys up front, right? We talked about it. We had a lot of kids graduate last year, having to fill a spot there. That defensive front saying, "Hey, we're not to be messed with.
we're not
ready to
backing
play."
down.
Yep. Now, a lot of people jump in. Okay, but Davis can't defend the pass. You know that's been a long-standing statement. But 95 passing attempts, 184 yards, 10 INTs.
Telling you what,
10 times
That's
we've taken the
crazy.
ball. That's wild. Only allowed 7 passing touchdowns the whole season.
how many of those 10 do you think Tayton Stewart has?
So I actually have that stat right here, Kyler. Tayton Stewart with 4 of those INTs. Grayson Bumgarner with 2 of them. Copenbarger with 1. Owens with 1. Adams with 1, and Carson Green with the other one. So
Wow. So,
kind of spread
yeah,
it across.
it's really spread out.
Really spread out. Of course, Stewart leading the team with 4 of them. But yeah, then you go. Well, what about the turnovers for the defensive side? We have gotten the ball 16 times off of turnovers. Of course, 10 of those being interceptions, but 6 fumbles forced by DeMoss, Hammer, Wright, Pierce, Westbury, Thompson.
Yeah.
I mean, take your pick. So you're talking about
Either one could show out
yeah,
for this team tonight.
So that puts us on basically a positive 9 on the turnover margin. So anytime you get positive numbers on that turnover margin, man, you're playing some pretty good defense. So talking about Stewart from the special teams, he is 30 of 37 from PATs. He had a 32-yard field goal against Beggs, so he's doing well at that sport. Davis has scored on a safety versus Colgate. They scored on a safety versus Holdenville. We scored on a block punt in the end zone, and we scored on an interception return for a TD. So special teams and defense, we're here to play some
Name of the
ball.
game.
Yep. Again, special teams. Plainview had an 85-yard kick return for a touchdown. So, I mean, we're here to play ball, ladies and gentlemen. These Wolves are fierce. They're ready to get after it. They're ready to go on a hunt. Listen, we won the title last year. I got it. That's last
100%.
year. These guys are hungry like they weren't there.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. You got to forget about that. You got to forget about it from last year. You got to be ready to go get it this year. And you'd be hard-pressed to find a group of boys that's ready to go get it more than these guys.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Last week, whenever they played CCS, I actually was watching that game hardcore because coming from a student who just after 2020, unfortunately for me, CCS had our number like
Yep.
2 to 3 years in a row.
Yeah, we talked about it last week.
It was very upsetting to see. But watching the Wolves go in, first quarter it was already 14-0, and then I turned off the game for a little bit, tuned back into the fourth quarter. It was like 56-8. I was absolutely blown away.
Yeah.
I don't even know if you guys can hear me by this electric crowd that we have at Wolf
Yeah,
Field.
ladies and gentlemen, if you are not here, you are missing out. 'Cause
We
it
got
is
balloons
packed.
now.
But, the thing about it, Kyler, is we talked about this a couple weeks ago, in that big game against Holdenville. We shot up to 750 people watching. We had people watching from Japan, France, Germany.
And there's a reason.
All over the place. And most of them have ties back to us for some reason. But right now, we've already got a whole family watching from Rome, Georgia. So people watch from all across the country, all across the world, because these boys come to play football, and they know what they're going to get. People know that we're going to line up and we're going to run the ball. People know that we're going to line up and we're going to play hard-hitting defense. When it comes to running the ball, if you're a Davis Wolf, I graduated from a bigger school. We did not run the wishbone. And I'll be honest, years ago I said, man, this is crazy. Why do you do this? But 20 years now, getting to watch it, I will tell you without a shadow of a doubt, I don't respect any team more than this group.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Because they tell you, hey, this is what we're going to do. stop us.
Yeah, we're still going to do it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you know it without a shadow of a doubt. Every team for the last 3 decades has known what they're going to get when they play Davis on a Friday night. And
They
Davis
call their
still,
shot every time.
Davis says, this is what we're going to do, and you got to beat us at it. And very few teams have been able to do that. So Casady gets their option tonight. If you're from Casady and you're watching with us, we're glad to have each and every one of you. We want to make the preference known that we are a biased show. I work for the school. Kyler's an alumni. All of the rest of the broadcast is done completely by students. So they'll be working hard tonight. We got some down on the field getting picture and video because we like to try to put some stuff together after the game.
But, I mean, we are very thankful, though, that we get to host you guys' first playoff opportunity. We're very happy to have you guys coming to Davis.
Yeah, absolutely. It's awesome. Casady, their first ever time in the playoffs, like you said. I guarantee that there doesn't look like there's many fans over there, but those guys, they're looking across at this set of stands and they're going, "Holy cow!"
Yeah.
And that's what we're actually hosting a foreign exchange student this year, Blanca Faber-Foss. She's a great kid, but she loves coming to these football games because they don't have team school sports over there.
Yeah.
And so she's just been fascinated with the complete
whole community,
energy
yeah.
and everything that goes behind a Davis football game. And man, it's energetic, and we are ready to play some ball. So I got my rally towel ready. They were handing them out, so I'm ready to go. I can't really swing it in here.
Man,
I'm
these
gonna
are
hit
pretty
somebody.
neat, not going to lie.
Yeah, for free.
No way.
Shout out to the Wolf Boosters for doing that.
Okay.
So that's a cool thing. Shout out to our sponsors. We couldn't do this broadcast without you. We thank each and every one of you for helping this Wolf Media program out.
Man, it seems like from my senior year, these sponsors have grown by quite a big margin. There's a lot of them now.
Leaps and bounds. Yeah, leaps and bounds. We couldn't do it without each and every one of them. Of course, we do have to pay for these broadcasts. As we get into that third and fourth round, I don't know that we will be able to broadcast those. We'll have to wait and apply. But I have been told there's a possibility that we could be told no to not live stream it, but be able to record it and then post it later. And we're going to try to do that so that you always have that at your anytime you want to go back and reminisce and watch the old ball games, you'll have that ability. So that's our plan. But we could not make that happen without each and every one of these the sponsors that we have. So it looks like we just got the card for the
Shout out Dr. Mapes for that
Dr.
one.
Mapes for the officials. Tim Bagby, referee. Clint Rhodes is the umpire. Gabe Walkins, Gary Nagel, and Burden Smith, the line judges and back judge.
Looking forward to a good and well-called game.
Yeah. We can be fans, right? You can always say, oh, man, that was a terrible call. But these officials, shout out to those guys.
No, 100%.
They give up their time and energy and Friday nights because, quite honestly, most of these guys love the game.
Absolutely.
And they're trying to make the best opportunity for these student athletes. So.
I mean, it's not ideal on a Friday night to be yelled at by either crowd, So shout out to those guys going out there and doing that work because somebody has to. And at the end of the day, they're doing it for the love of the game.
Yeah, and the referee, you're going to make both teams mad.
Oh, 100%.
And so you just got to accept that and still continue to do your job. And so shout out to those guys. But Kyler, if you didn't hear it, Mr. Mapes, Dr. Mapes down there just adequately stated it is 7 o'clock in Murray County on a Friday night.
It is.
It's time to play some ball.
I'm ready. Let's get into it.
Back team for Casady, number 7, Lewis. Number 15, White.
Like we said earlier, Wolves going to kick. Casady will be receiving the ball at the north end.
Kicking off on the Davis Wolves, number 6, Peyton Stewart.
Peyton Stewart for the kick.
Man, it's going to be hard to hear over these train
that's
horns.
exactly what I was thinking. I got to put my mic in closer. I think that's number 7 receiving.
Kick is going to be
Can't really tell.
He's going to be caught at about the 10-yard line.
It is 7.
He's going to try to return it. He's going to be met by a pack of wolves just inside the 20-yard line.
From the 10-yard line.
Going to be about the 18-yard line is where the Cyclones will start with the ball, 1st and 10.
Casady has it.
Of course, you hear the train horns now. You hear the band getting the train rolling.
A pack of wolves. They're on the stop on the return.
Defensive front to start for the Wolves appears to be Gibson, Dudley, and Westbury, your law firm for the evening.
I mean, I'll tell you what, Bobby, you have gotten so good at this. You don't even need a stat sheet. You just know who those players are just right off rip.
Casady starting with double wide receivers. He's going to roll out. Gibson's going to be in town. Quick run. Man, that quarterback's got some speed.
Play.
He just they stretched the defense out there, got down the field, gets all the way to midfield.
It's number 10, David Lawler.
That young man's got some wheels behind him.
Absolutely. It looks like straight out the gate, Davis already has a target who they're going to have to keep him inside and contain him a little bit.
Again with the 2 wide receivers to each side, single back. Moves this running back to the other side. Takes the snap, hands off to the back. Kind of lets the play happen. Good field vision by that running back. Looked like he was going to be bottled up, but he kind of hesitated just long enough to pick up some positive yardage. Make it about a 2nd and 5. Cyclones look like they're going to go pretty quick here.
Man, that running back also having some wheels on him.
Receiver going to move trips to the near side. Takes a snap, hands off again. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe even lose about a half a yard.
Number 4, Fitzpatrick on the carry. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 5 now for the Wolves. Excuse me, for Casady.
Again, back to that 2 wide receivers to each side. Got them stacked up on each side.
Yeah.
Again, handoff. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's going to bring up about a 4th and 2.
Looks like this could be a run-heavy game for both teams.
So, Kyler, I don't know if you noted, number 18, I'm going to try to pronounce his name, Kuba Malachi. I don't know if that's that's correct. If you're watching from Casady, you can tell me whether I got that right or wrong, but that is a very, very tall young man.
Yeah. He's also back. I'm wondering, so I'm guessing he's also their punter?
Oh, yeah. I didn't even realize that until you just said that. So he's going to take the snap. He's going to get the punt away.
Oh, wow.
Good-looking punt. There's going to be nobody back to receive it. Ball's going to bounce deeper.
Bounce.
But it's actually going to be pinned deep at about the 15-yard line. So the Wolves offense will take over 1st and 10 from their own 15. So after a couple of big plays right off the bat from the Cyclones, the Wolves defense settled in, didn't allow much after that, and forces the punt.
First and 10 Wolves at the 15-yard line.
Wolves going to start with 2 wide receivers to the near side. Send him back in motion. Takes the snap. Owens is going to keep it on the edge. Owens going to basically, he says, hey, you can do it on 1st down. I can do it.
I can run also.
And so as he gets all the way out past the 30, to about the 32, just, basically nothing fancy. Just follow right behind your lead blockers.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what I was going to say. Shout out to those offensive linemen down there. That hole was completely wide open for Dex to be able to slip through there.
First and 10 Wolves at the 32.
Owens sends a man in motion. Takes the snap, hands the ball off. Rogers gets
my
through.
good block.
He just got
Good
one guy
block
beat.
by 24.
He's still going down the sideline. He's still in bounds.
What a block by Levi Laxton on that edge.
Great, phenomenal block, but the tightrope ability
of
100%.
100%.
Creed Rogers getting down the sideline basically told those Cyclone boys, you're going to have to do more than just shove me to get me out of bounds, and gets all the way into the Cyclone territory inside the 30 to about the 28-yard line. Wolves will have it 1st and 10.
First down.
Rogers in motion. Owens going to keep it up the middle, picks up a couple.
Number 4, Dax Owens on the carry.
Actually picks up closer to 3, maybe even 4.
Gain of 4 yards to the 24.
Dr. Mapes gives him the full 4.
Second and
It'll be
6
2nd and
for the
6.
Casady, 24.
Wolves come out of the huddle. One receiver to the far side. Westbury in motion to the near side. Takes the snap. He's going to keep it, run a little option look. He's going to tuck it.
Oh, wow.
Spinning through
Good
the
job on
tackles.
forcing that inside by Dax.
Owens on the carry.
Had an option man, Laxton out there. Chose to go ahead and tuck it, get up the middle. Saw some open space. Spun away from a tackler and gets down inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line. That'll be 1st and goal for the Wolves.
Gain of 16 yards for Owens to the 8-yard line. And it's another Wolves first down.
Laxton in motion. Owens takes the snap, gonna tuck it and run.
Oh, what an opening in Dax.
And he walks into the end zone, ladies and gentlemen. And just like that, Wolves are on top, 6-0. Confetti flying. Stewart to try the point after. It is up.
Oh, what a boot.
It is good.
And the kick is good.
So the Wolves on top, 7-0 with 6:53 to go in the first quarter.
Number 5, Gage Coderbarger with a kick.
Now these teams are a little bit
Number 6, Kate
off of the first play
got the,
jitters.
Yeah, got the first play jitters out of the way. Wolves defense settled in after seeing that initial couple play scampers by their quarterback, able to force the punt and then go right down the field to put up 7.
The 5th graders with 6.
Kyler, I'm going to take a quick second here, and I was asked to give this coming from the Davis High School football team coaches and the entire roster of players, and of course from myself, and I would probably speak for all of the school system and most of the people in Davis. We want to give a big shout out to Mike Lee. He is actually in Houston today, deal with some stuff, but we all know you're watching. Our hearts are with you, man. We wish you all the best, but big shout out to Mike Lee, great supporter of Davis Wolves, and has been for a long, long time. Big supporter of what we do here at Media, him and his family. So shout out to the Lee family, and just know that we're all right there with you, man.
You know, Bobby, something else I just picked up on. So you know how for Davis we have Coach Parker and then we have Assistant Coach Parker.
Yes.
Looking at Casady's roster, they have a head coach, Ty Prestige, and then an assistant coach.
They got 2 assistants.
Cliff.
2 assistants.
Okay, both with last name Prestiges. So I'm assuming those could be sons?
Yeah, sons, maybe something.
Cousins?
Some form of family,
Yeah.
right?
Which is great to be able to have that opportunity to coach with family members.
Another booming kick all the way inside to about the 4-yard line from Stewart. He's going to try to return it again.
Oh, what a spin move.
tried to spin away, not able to dodge the second hit, so he gets taken down. Still about the 17-yard line is the Casady Cyclones. That's where they'll start the ball.
Out to the 17-yard line. On defense for the Wolves, number 27, Jackson Wright. First and 10, Casady for the 17.
Casady start here, takes the snap, hands the ball off to the back. He goes nowhere. He is able to fight back to the original line of scrimmage.
Number 4, Fitzpatrick on the carry. Stop made by 21, Ethan Rushing. No gain on the play. Second and 10 from the 17.
Shotgun. Nobody in the backfield with the quarterback. He's going to drop back, looking to throw the ball, throws the ball across the middle, makes a completion. Still a little shy of the first down. They're going to throw a flag. Going to be in that area where there may have been a face mask on the tackle or something. We'll wait and see what the call is.
Complete to White.
They're going to mark it off as if that was the call. Personal foul. So that'll give 15 yards.
Flag on the play. Personal foul. Face mask against the Wolves. Penalty moves the ball to the 40-yard line. First and 10, Casady from the 40.
Quarterback hands off. Running back get the big hole.
Yeah, that was.
Gets across the midfield.
Number 4.
Gets enough for the first down plus a couple.
In the Wolves' territory.
So it'll be first and 10 for the Casady Cyclones at about the 48-yard line.
48, gain of 12 yards. First and 10, Casady.
Again, handoff to the back.
Number 4.
Number 9, Will.
On the carry.
Is that Skarkey? Will Skarkey? That young man seems to be their workhorse.
No, that was
Oh,
number 4.
Number 4, excuse
it
me.
was Andrew Fitzpatrick, I think.
Okay, number 4, Fitzpatrick.
Second and 7 from the Wolves, 45.
Oh, and he's going to throw it to number 7. He's got some open space, but tackled that time by number 0. I think that was Grayson Bumgarner.
Tackle made for the Wolves on 0, Grayson Bumgarner. Gain of 7 yards to the Wolves' 38. First and 10, Casady from the 30.
It's like no running back in the backfield this time. Have trips on the far side. Oh, it's a pass to 18, and he's going to drop it.
Pass is incomplete.
That was Cuba Malecki or Malachi that time.
Second and 10.
So I think that's about his second target of this game already. So through the air, that's probably who they're going to tend to go to.
Well, I mean, he's a big enough
With
target.
that, yeah, with that height, that's who I would throw the ball to.
Yeah.
Same kind of formation this time. Could be trying to get to him again. Lawler with the snap. He's going to run it. A QB draw type play. Can be stopped by a pack of Wolves. Brings up third down.
Waller to the 35. At the bottom of the pile, 7, Nick Pruitt for the Wolves.
Nick Pruitt picking up that tackle that time for a loss.
3rd and 7 for the 35.
They do have 18 on the near side, trips on the far side, sending that running back in motion, looking for a little bubble. They're going to get it to number 7, but he's going to take a huge hit that time.
From number 7.
Yeah,
Nick Pruitt.
that was Nick Pruitt.
You know, I know they got the first down there, but now anytime that young man catches the ball across the middle.
At what cost?
Yeah, like he's going to be thinking about it from that moment forward. So.
And knowing Nick, he's going to be talking about that hit for weeks to come. So.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
10 drops back, throwing the ball downfield.
Oh, is that
Picked
Peyton
off!
Stewart? No fly zone with his Davis defense.
Yeah, listen, we talked about it before the game. That quarterback, that coach, they didn't read the scouting report.
Yeah.
Because that man's got 4 interceptions, now 5.
Now 5.
I mean, you don't throw
Not
to
who
that
I'm
guy.
throwing to.
Yeah, and what's bad is, there was a size difference there.
Oh, yeah.
But Tayton just goes up and
He
gets
went
it
up and got that ball.
and didn't even give the other receiver a chance at the ball. So that'll sit the Wolves at 1st and 10 at about the 4-yard line.
First and 10 Wolves at the 4-yard line.
Owens takes the snap. Oh, I'm going to throw a flag. I believe it's a false start.
Flag down on
So
the
that'd
play.
be a 2-yard back up.
Start against the Wolves.
Should be 1st and 12 from the 2.
Scary place to have the ball at.
That is your back is against the wall in the end zone. So Kyler and I are also watching scores from across the state in 2A2 to kind of see how that bracket's going to play out. Most everything looks to be kind of the way everybody would expect, but we'll talk about that here in just a minute. The Wolves get ready to go under center here. Handoff. Gets out past the first down markers. Great job by number 1, Jacoby McDonald. McDonald become a pivotal part of the offense, able to help give Rodgers a few rests a little bit when needed.
Gain of 12 yards.
Kind of misleading, smaller in stature versus Rodgers, but still runs like his name's Rodgers.
Yeah, 100%.
Like he just goes in and says, hey, I got to run big like I'm 6 foot tall, and does that when he comes in. Owens takes the snap, hands the ball up. No, he tucks it and keeps it. Going to try to turn upfield.
Oh, and he's going to break one.
I was saying, Casady was holding on for dear life there.
Owens on the carry. To the 19.
Shout out Duncan Harness, who just sent me a picture of him tuned into the game right now.
Okay. Former media broadcaster. Owens making some adjustments at the play here. Takes the snap. Hands off. McDonald again. He's going to make it a 3rd and short.
Number 1, Jacoby McDonald on the carry.
No, I apologize. Let him do it. He got far enough to pick up the first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 24.
We have somebody watching from Mesa, Arizona right now.
Okay. Again, worldwide, nationwide, doesn't matter.
They're turned into Wolf football.
You got to love it.
and 10 for the 24.
Owens takes a snap, rolling away, looking to throw the ball, ends up tucking it and picking up field.
What a huge hit that time.
Did take a big hit, but hops right back up.
Tell you what, Dax is one tough kid.
You always love, you never want to see your quarterback take a hit like that, but when they do take a hit like that and immediately jump back up, it's almost like a slap in the face. That didn't even faze me,
Yeah.
man. I'm still ready to go.
And it's another one.
So picked up enough for a first down.
Number 1, McDonald on the carry.
Picks up, maybe a yard. Gets it out to the, they're going to give him 2 yards.
Second and 8.
It's going to be 2nd and 8 from the 36. Owens under center in the traditional wishbone. Hands the ball off. Braxton Thompson on the carry. That should take us to the end of the first quarter.
Braxton Thompson. To the 38. And that's the
That will take us to the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Wolves on top 7-0 against the Casady Cyclones right here at Wolf Field. So we'll look at a couple other scores in 2A2. Of course, the number 1 team in the land right now, 8 Air, up 24-0 at home against Wilburton. Holdenville, district opponent, finished right behind us in the district. Hosting Kellyville, up 14-0. Our game,
Kellyville, aren't they the horses?
Something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah. But our game that we match up with for the next round of the bracket, pending tonight's outcome, Antlers at Salina. Salina in command of that one, 21-0.
482.
Wyandotte at Valiant. That one, 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. That one's knotted up at 0. Keys at Vian. Vian's in the control of that one at 7 minutes to go in the first quarter, 14-0. And Beggs at Stroud. Stroud, the tough semifinal opponent for the Wolves last year. About 9 minutes to go in the first quarter, so still early in that one. Stroud on top, 7-0. The one that I think has caught my attention, Kyler, is the number 2 seed, Hennessy, who we met up with last year. They were the 4 seed, they were the 3 seed last year. We were the 2 seed, so they had to come here for a game, but they're a good team. They finished 2nd in their district. They are knotted up at our district's 3rd place team, Dibble, right now at Hennessy. Got that now.
Looks like that's a good game.
So that's going to be a good game. A lot of people thinking Dibble's going to go a little bit further than some people expect, especially those of us that have seen them play. They see how physical they are. We expect Holdenville and Dibble to be really tough outs in the bracket.
For the 38.
Starting the second quarter, Wolves 3rd and 6 from the 38-yard line. Takes the snap, hands off. Jacoby McDonald. Going to make it about a 4th and 2.
Up to the 42, a gain of 4.
Rogers going to come back onto the field. I think if you're the Cyclones and you see Rogers coming onto the field knowing it's a 4th and 2, you kind of say, hey, I think I know what's coming. But if I'm up here in the booth and I'm calling the plays, it's just like we talked about before the game. We're calling our shot.
Yeah, 100%.
This is what we're fixing to do. You got to stop us. I would love to see the Wolves hard count here. Wolves in the traditional wishbone look. Well, actually, not in the traditional wishbone look, but are under center. Takes the snap, hands the ball off to Rogers, just like we expected.
He's going to take out 1, take out 2, take out 3. carry 2 of them.
More than enough for your first down. Wright and Westbury going to come off.
Gain of 12 yards for Rogers to the Casady 46-yard line. And it's another Wolves. First down. First and 10 Wolves at the Casady 46.
Owens to take the snap. First and 10 from the 46 of the Cyclones. Rogers again with a run.
Oh, he's got a wide open hole. Takes out.
I just ran over the safety.
Yeah.
That safety was going to try to make that tackle, and it was like trying to stop a Mack truck. It's just not going to happen. And just absolutely, Rogers just ran smooth over him and kept going. So as he picks up a first down at around the 38-yard line, or excuse me, around the 30-yard line.
Gain of 13 yards to the Casady 30. And it's another Wolves. First down.
They're going to call a false start on that one again against the Wolves. So that's 2 false starts for the Wolves.
False start against the Wolves. 5-yard penalty. Backed up to the 35.
Backed up now to the 35.
First and 15 for the 35.
Replay that first down, though. Good play that time. 10 going up. Huge hit out of bounds.
I apologize. I was trying to get a drink at the moment.
Yeah, that was Braxton Thompson on that huge run that time.
It wasn't even a run, Kyler. They rolled out and caught him in the flat, just kind of slung it over there to him, did Dax, and was able to get him in space. So
from the 35 down to the 17. 18 yards on the completion.
Again, we're going to run the ball most of the time, but when we need it, we're going to actually sling the ball out there. It could be a flat route like that, could be downfield.
First and 10 Wolves at the Casady 17.
Looks like we're
Stewart and Koppenbarger on the near side. Again, a false start. Wolves going to call a timeout real quick. Maybe try to figure out what the false start, find out who that, what's going on, what's causing that, because that's 3 false starts already for the Wolves. We've had our share of penalties, but false starts not been, not one we've seen a whole lot. So I'm going to try to get that figured out of the timeout. So again, we got people from all over the place. We got somebody watching from Indianapolis, Indiana is Mike Johnson. Conway, North Carolina. Kingsland, Georgia. Lathrop, Missouri. So, from all over the place. From all over the place are the fans of the Wolf Pack. We get, just because you graduate and move on or you have family here, does not mean that you're not still a part of the Wolf Pack family. We appreciate each and every one of you joining us here tonight.
First and 15 from the 22.
Owens to take the snap. First and 15 from the 22-yard line. Rogers in motion. Owens takes the snap, goes straight up the middle.
Looks like the Wolves went back to the play they were going to run originally for that false start.
Picks up a few yards. Going to make it about a 2nd and 13.
We have a winner of the signed team football donated by John Hale of Hale's Funeral Home. Tonight's winner, Curtis Lincoln. Congratulations, Curtis. We'll have another drawing at the next break.
Owens to take the snap here. Again with Rogers in motion to the near side. Takes it.
Good move.
I defended well that time. Cassidy's kind of trying to figure out how to get somebody to slide this direction and, behind the line of scrimmage and almost QB spy that Owens run like that. So making some adjustments are the Cyclones. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
The Wolves were able to get back to the original line of scrimmage. Hammer in motion.
Oh, he's going to throw the ball.
Looking to throw it away. Has to tuck it and get upfield.
Great job by Dax, though, making that decision. He was being enclosed by a contain.
Picked up by Fuller, Fitzpatrick. To the 14-yard line, gain of 3.
It's going to be a 4th and about 7 yards from the 14-yard line.
From the 14.
Stewart does have the ability to put it through the uprights from there, so we'll see what the Wolves elect to do. Wolves motion into that traditional wishbone. Take the snap. He's going to keep it, run the option on the outside. He's going to tuck it and get upfield. Well inside the first down marker to about the 2-yard line.
I'll tell you what, the Davis Wolves fans are loving it right now.
Kyler, I don't know if you noticed it, but the second they went into that traditional wishbone style look,
it was go.
There were so many of the fans rose to their feet because they know that that's what's coming. So great job by the Wolves.
Looks like our other special guest is here.
He is about to join us on the headset. Owens takes the snap. Hands the ball off.
And that's a Wolves touchdown.
He's going to get in for a touchdown.
And 3 yards.
Fellas, I just now pulling up. I tell you what, it is rowdy.
It is rowdy in here.
Exactly what I said.
Ladies and gentlemen, our third commentator for the evening, Maverick Alexander, another former commentator for the Wolves, coming back for this playoff game. You guys just can't stay away from playoff football here on a Friday night in Davis, Oklahoma.
Absolutely not.
I tried watching you on the way down here, and as soon as I heard the voices and the cheering, man, I got chills.
Oh, yeah.
And it wasn't because the truck was cold, I promise.
So Wolves on top, 14-0 now after that PAT.
On the home number 5.
We'll try to look at some more scores again. Is that, now, in previous weeks, you kind of look at them and just like, oh, okay, it's a close game, it's a good game. But now you're looking at them because, man, they mean something now. Holdenville at home against Kellyville, 22-7. Says it's still in the first quarter, so we shall see. Going into the second quarter, Wilburton at Adair, 32-0. Stroud on top of Beggs at home, 13-0. Vian is hosting Keys, starting the second quarter, only up 14-7. So Keys giving Vian a little bit of a game thus far. Salina handling business. We said that was going to be the game we'll see the winner of if we win here tonight. 28-0 at home, just now into the second quarter. Now the game we were kind of talking about a while ago, Kyler, was that Dibble at Hennessy. Hennessy we played right here on this field last year. Good team. Finished second in their district this year. Dibble, a very physical team, only trailing 6 points, 13-7 at Hennessy right now. So Dibble trying to, get the crowd going, I'm sure, on their side of the field. I would love And I'm sure I'm not speaking for everybody, but man, I wouldn't be mad about a rematch again.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
1,000%. I'm sure. Even speaking for the guys, not playing great that fourth game of the season, they definitely want to get their get back for sure.
Oh, yeah. We would match up with them, of course, in the semifinals. But, man, it would be nice to see that along the way. But before that gets there, we got to handle business right here tonight. Wolves on top 14-0. Little short kick by the Wolves. Oh,
That's
and the
on
Wolves
football.
got the ball back.
Great job, Levi Laxton.
So
Talk about the hands.
that is the deepest onside kick I think I've seen. Is that ball was recovered at about the 34-yard line, and it just hit and bounced straight back into a Wolves player. But it was designed to be that way.
Oh, yeah.
At least that's what I'm going to go with, because that's exactly what it looked like.
No, as the outside guy, your job is to hit somebody or grab the football.
There was nobody else around. It was the ball was right there between he and him, and he just grabbed it as he went before he went out of bounds. So great job by the Wolves special teams. We talked about their offense, their defense, and even their special teams playing lights out in the last few weeks. They continue it right there, getting that onside kick. Wolves starting 1st and 10 from the 32 of the Cyclones. Takes the snap, drops back. He's looking to throw downfield. He's going to launch it downfield.
Oh,
They're gonna
flag. I was waiting for it to come out.
Intended for 6. Good. There's a flag down on the play.
That young man, I believe he had his hand up on, I believe that was, is that Stewart?
Tatum
Yeah, it was
Stewart,
number
yes,
In
sir.
the
6.
end zone, yeah.
Yeah.
So it should be pass interference. Should be a 15-yarder. Maverick came in, and now he's all of a sudden causing a ruckus. He's
Hey.
moving cameras around, and
I told y'all it's these boards. Wyatt was saying it a couple weeks ago. Mr. Alexander, I don't know if you noticed it or not, but there was a flag in the backfield as well, so
okay, so
we'll have to
offsetting-
wait and hear this one out.
should be offsetting penalties at that point if it's against the Wolves. So they are going to walk it off. So I believe both penalties were against the Cyclones. Or I believe they may have waived off the first one.
Against Casady. Moves the ball to the 17. And it's another Wolves first down.
Owen sends a man in motion to the far side. Takes the snap, hands off. False start.
Right now, false start against the Wolves. 5-yard penalty.
So again, a few other people chiming in on the chat. The 430 people we got watching
Back up
with
to
us.
the 22.
Uh,
No first downs. First and 15
Kenneth Hicks
for
watching from the
22.
Philippines. Don McKee watching from the Carnival Breeze on our way to Cozumel, Mexico. So again, nationwide, worldwide, doesn't matter. If you're part of the Wolfpack, you're watching here with us tonight. If you're not in the stadium tonight. Owen sling the ball out.
Oh,
Get
what
it
a
to-
catch.
Yeah.
They might be calling that one back. We'll see. But two receivers kind of cross pass there. We'll see if they. I assume you maybe call that a pick route, but I don't really know. But sometimes you do get called for that, and it looks like that may be what happened. They're going to call it offensive pass interference.
Offensive pass interference against the Wolves.
So after that
Backed up to
false
the
start
32.
penalty,
Still
plus
first
the
down.
pass interference penalty, it's going to be first and a long ways for the Wolves. Jackson Wright in motion to the near side. Now McDonald.
Oh, great play.
Pass is incomplete. Batted down.
Yeah, you got to hand it to that that defensive player right there. Read that play the whole time. Got up in the way of the pass and swatted it down. They were trying to run a little screen-like pattern to McDonald on the near side.
Second and long for the Wolves of the Casady 32.
Owens to take the snap here, hands the ball off. Picks up some positive yardage there.
Number 1, Jacoby McDonald.
It's going to bring up third and about, I'm going to say 21.
A lot.
Gain of 5 yards.
A lot.
Yeah, a lot.
Brings up third down.
I was close. Says third and 22.
So far, we've been passing the ball quite a bit.
Throwing the ball quite a bit this drive. Owens again hands the ball off. Big run
Yeah,
there.
big chunk of that yardage that we needed.
Gets back within the original
Number
line of
1.
scrimmage.
McDonald on the carry.
McDonald he's going to make it about a 4th and about 8 from the 15.
Looks like we're going for it.
Yeah, this is one of those spots where
Gain of 12 yards for
you're not
McDonald.
punting the ball.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, Tayton, he's had some struggles even with PATs this season. He's missed a couple here and there. So you trust your offense, go get 7 or 8, 9 yards.
4th and 8 for the 15. Timeout.
So they're going to call a timeout, or the Wolves. So we'll again look at some scores around the state in 2A2.
$50 cash, courtesy of Daffodil Isle. Tonight's winner, Brandon Eddy.
Actually, I tell you what, we'll go ahead and see some local scores. We'll look at see what else is going on out there.
Man, I want to see that 10-0 Wynnewood team.
That 10-0 Wynnewood team, they got a. My phone not wanting to work here at the moment.
7462.
Okay, we don't need to see scores right now.
No,
whatever.
Okay, now it's gonna work.
Sulphur at home hosting Anadarko, up 21-0. Lincoln Christian, which those being the two teams that we saw last year in the 3A state title game, 35-0.
That Lincoln Christian team, man, that is a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, they're nice.
It's the word that's one of the best Lincoln Christian teams to walk Lincoln Christian.
Yeah.
So.
And they've been pretty good for a while.
Yeah, that's it.
so
yeah,
for sure. Kingfisher on top at Long Grove, 21-13. As we get back to this one here in Davis. Owens rolls out, tosses
Good snag,
it.
Westbury.
What a pass.
Go in the end zone.
Hey, and Mav, just like you were saying earlier, I mean, you can't punt it. You can't really rely on the field goal. You just get the touchdown instead.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Okay, so I don't want to give this stat wrong, but I know we've talked about it.
But hey, don't even talk about it. There's 4 more ball games for the Wolves to play.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about specifically that play. Peyton Westbury at the tight end position, I believe that makes him either 5 for 5 or 5 for 6 on touchdown receptions. Every time he's caught the ball.
That's 5 for 5 with 5 touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm 5 for 5 with 5 touchdowns. You're hard pressed to be better than that in any way. So
The kick is up.
the kick is good.
No, Wyatt's going to hate Dax for this, but Peyton's balling this year, so keep slinging him the ball.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Peyton Westbury doing a phenomenal job at that tight end spot. Losing last year the big body of Wyatt Fielding, All-Stater Wyatt Fielding. Everybody kind of, okay, who's going to be the big 6'5" guy? Well, Peyton Westbury saying, hey, I don't need to be 6'5", but I can still go score. And doing just that, 5 for 5 with 5 touchdowns. You can't argue with that.
No, not at all.
So he's got almost the same. He still has the same percentage winning rate as Michael Jordan in the NBA Finals. Just saying.
All right, bro.
I'm just saying.
Still better than Braun?
Listen, I'm going to be the old head up here, and you're not going to get me to go there.
I'm just saying, Steph is the GOAT.
All right, bro. Yeah, okay. I don't know what media student said that Maverick was the biggest rage baiter coming up here, but now you're
That's
both.
not even rage bait. Steph is the GOAT.
Not gonna lie, I agree with Mav on this one.
That's not crazy.
No, y'all can get out of here. Y'all done.
You're just making shoot like him.
That's funny.
All that chemistry, and you got to guard Steph? I'm just saying.
He's not wrong.
I see a comment, the last bit of the YouTube channel, from a former media member. Teacher media.
Mr.
Okay.
Morse.
Mr. Morse.
It's my GOAT for real.
He's loving the pass for a TD.
Yeah. I mean, Mr. Morris used to love it whenever we would sling the ball. It was his favorite part.
So another deep onside-like kick. Good. Number 2 for the Cyclones. Frank Ross going to catch it and just take the knee. Mav, I see some comments on there. You were talking about the Wynnewood game. Looks like 13-6. Wynnewood on top right now.
That is not shocking at all.
Who are they playing?
I would have to look at that. I know they should be. They were the 1 seed in their district, so should be hosting a 4 seed.
Hey, what I want to know is week 7, I believe. Week 8, going into week 8, they were 7-0.
Yeah, I saw that actually.
Ranks number 5, but
Yeah.
all 4 in front of them had a loss.
Yeah, and like 2 of them had a loss to Wynnewood.
Yep.
So it was very weird.
It's really different.
Yeah.
And big sack there.
Wow.
Number 21 for the Wolves,
Ethan Rushing. Living up to his name, rushing the quarterback, getting him down in the backfield.
On the carry, 10.
Good play on words. I see what you did there, Bob. Yeah.
I see
what I'm
we're
here for.
sticking with corniness in the playoffs, aren't we?
Oh, yeah, Cornelius has got to stick around. Even though Mr. Fielding's not here, got to keep it going somehow.
Dad jokes are flying.
They are.
Second down.
Cyclones go back to 5 wide, looking to throw the ball downfield. Ball gets batted.
That's caught. Oh, yeah, he got that one.
They're going to say Rogers did not come up with that ball, but he was very, very close to it.
You already know Rogers had a mean celebration cooked up if he would have caught it.
That would have been number 11 on interception. Or excuse me, that would have been number 12.
Number 12,
We've already
yeah.
had one in this game. That'd have been number 12 on the season for this Wolves defense.
Man, I don't think we got our first until Adair. That's week 2 of the playoffs.
And
Yeah.
the man who caught that ball actually sitting right here in front of us, just a few
Hey, I
rows ahead.
promise you, if he hears a glimpse of what we're saying, he'll start bragging about it.
Oh, there it is!
There, go to the house, go to the house. Pick 6, go.
All the way!
Let's go.
Hey, listen. Where's my stat sheet now?
Grayson Baumgartner. That's his
That's
second.
2 weeks with 2 pick 6s.
That's his second, I believe, or it might be his third.
So he has got 3 picks.
Yeah.
2 of them pick 6s. In back-to-back weeks with a pick 6. Man, he's playing lights out at that cornerback spot. So
100%. And one of it is, you said he has 3, correct?
he has 3 picks, 2 of them per pick 6s.
So all 3 of his interceptions have been last week and tonight.
Yes, because he
Wow,
had 2
that's
last
crazy.
week. Yeah, that is correct.
Balling out.
Yep, so having a couple of great games is Baumgartner. Snap. Oh, they're going to have to try to make something happen here. Is
Take off,
Kopenbarger.
Fiver. Oh, he threaded that.
No way.
Who did he throw that to?
What a window.
Is that Dice?
Person is good.
No, it's Carson Green.
Carson Green.
Great job being able to find a gap. Kopenbarger and Well done, Greeny, sitting down in a hole. That's all you can ask for on a fire.
Yeah, I mean, the snap just maybe a little low. Bumgarner had to, not Bumgarner, man, that was the play before that. Kuppenbarger had to make a decision, decided to roll out. Green just continued the play, got just across the line, and hey, look, he's going to college to play baseball.
And he's going to sling it.
He slung it right there across the dirt and hit his guy just across the line for the 2-point conversion. So that'll put the Wolves on top 29-0 with 3 minutes to go in the first half.
Sonic Players of the Week, Junior. Number 2, Max Hammer. And sophomore, number 31, Carson Green. Congratulations to Max and Carson, our Sonic Athletes of the Week.
Never once did I win Sonic Athlete of the Week.
Well, they
Holding
didn't
a grudge against Davis Sonic.
Yeah, me too.
Y'all had too many seniors.
It's not even just seniors.
But y'all had too many players. Y'all graduated like 75 people last year. So there was no way you're there. Even though your name's at the top of the list, like it wasn't happening.
That's why I never won. They always dug to the bottom of the bowl.
That's right. They went in alphabetical order. They just like, hey, we can't pick the first guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So.
Man, there's a lot of yellow grass out there.
Stewart to kick. Kicks the ball deep down the middle of the field. Going to be caught at about the 20. He's going to try to return and get to the outside.
Good tackle.
Dice Owens on the tackle. Stops the returner at about the 31-yard line.
Tackle for the Wolves, number 3, Dice Owens. First and 10, Casady from the 31.
So you even have a classmate chiming in on the comments that
Yeah.
who let you on the mic with that Steph Curry comment like that?
Who said that? Bain Reed don't even know ball. He's over there. Where's he at?
I know he's overseas studying abroad.
Yeah, he texted me earlier and was like, the last person I was expecting to hear on the Wolves broadcast was Kyler Drake. So
You should always expect some former commentators to come back to
playoff season.
Yeah, I mean that's just a foregone conclusion that will happen at least once or twice,
Or almost
every
every game this season.
Yeah.
whatever.
I've been here way too much.
You have been home a lot. I'm just saying.
I think I missed 3 games.
I've already cleared my schedule for Fridays for Wolves football, so I don't know what y'all are talking about.
Are we on Fridays through the rest of the season?
We are.
Hey, I didn't even touch it that time, guys.
Cyclones take the snap, trying to run the ball. He's going to break away. Got a couple of guys tries to make it cut back to the middle. Takes a big hit.
Mavs out here breaking equipment.
Hey, I didn't even touch it that time.
Oh, yeah, it was the wind, huh?
The wind, yeah, in this non-AC building.
Yeah.
You typically don't need AC when it's 60 degrees outside, just saying.
He's met by 52, Brendan Pierce. 3rd and 1.
3 receivers to the near side for the Cyclones. They hand the ball off again.
Wow. That is a patient running back.
We talked about it earlier in the game. He kind of lets the play develop. He sees where the hole's going to collapse and maybe even find a secondary lane to run through, and he does just that right there. Picks up the first down.
First and 10, Casady for the 43.
Again, the Cyclones with 3 receivers to the near side. Takes the snap. He's going to roll to the far side. Gets shoved out of bounds.
10, Waller. Out of bounds to the 45.
Boyd Fulton needs to guest host and do live Wolf trivia each quarter. I actually like that idea.
I would love to get a video version of the Wolves playoff trivia from Boyd Fulton. Been wanting to get that going for a couple of years. So, Boyd, if you're at home watching, let's make it happen as we go into the deeper rounds of the playoffs. Pass is complete to number 15 across midfield, just shy of the first down marker.
Tackle for the Wolves, 0. Grayson Bumgarner.
We're going to go to our sponsors here in a moment as there is an injured player on the field for the Cyclones. That receiver caught that ball and then took a big hit from one of the defensive players. Again, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not here with us tonight, we cannot stress how packed these stands are. People standing around the fence line. It's typical thing for what you see here at Davis November football. But Matt, we talked about it. You asked if we were on Friday nights for the remainder of the season, and we'll play second round next week. But due to the bye week flipping between classes each year, the bye week will be on the Thanksgiving week for the Wolves this year. So I just got a text from Boyd Fulton, says he's game anytime.
It's like y'all are going to make it happen.
We're going to make it happen. Snap, hand off to the running back. Big hit.
Man, that was a huge hit that time.
That's Rogers.
Fitzpatrick on the carry.
Makes a 4th and short for the Cyclones.
They only got about 30 seconds till halftime.
Cyclones with 2 receivers to each side, trying to get a play in quick here. They're going to call a timeout. There'll be 23 seconds left on the game clock.
Bobby, what do you think we see here?
I think no doubt you're going to see a pass. Well, I don't know. It really depends on how many timeouts they've got left. That may be their first one they've taken. But I could see either play. The problem for them is it's a 4th down, so you got to pick up the first down. But if you're running the ball, you got to call the timeout quick if you've got the one left, and get your next play in. So I would imagine you've probably got 2 plays being called right now, don't you think, Matt?
Yeah. I mean, you definitely have your run play to get the first down, especially as how patient that running back is. He's going to find a hole to fit through. And then you've got to get back on it and hurry up. If nothing is there, throw the ball away. You take no more that you don't roll around. You throw it away. Get your stop clock with the incompletion. Roll. You may run another one. Call a timeout, and you may even get a 4th play in.
Looks like we're about to get rolling.
Cyclone's going to stack 3 receivers on the near side, right at the numbers. 1 receiver to the far side. Takes the snap. He's going to roll out. He's going to pick up the first down and then get out of bounds.
Great job to get out of bounds that time, though. Stop that clock.
Still kind of a long play to when you run to the far side of the field.
Yeah.
And really took about 5 or 6 seconds off the clock. Does get out of bounds to stop the clock, though.
First and 10, Casady at the Wolves 45.
Takes the snap, dropping back, looking to throws the ball across the middle.
Oh, that's picked off.
Braxton Thompson.
Pass is intercepted.
With his first interception on the season. So that means 13 interceptions for the Wolves this year.
We've had 3 tonight, correct?
Yeah, that is correct.
Yeah. Wow.
So that puts the Wolves, at
First and 10 Wolves at the 28.
looks like a positive, even more so positive, forcing the now 19 turnovers. Wolves going to take a knee there. send it into halftime. But like I was saying, 19 turnovers the Wolves have collected on the season, only giving up 7 of them. So now a positive 12 on the turnover differential. We don't cough it up often, but we dang sure like to take it away.
Absolutely.
And so 3 turnovers, 3 interceptions for the Wolves secondary tonight. Playing well. Wolves on top 29-0 as we're going to go into halftime. We're going to stay here for just a moment as we showcase the pride of the Arbuckles as they perform their halftime show. And then we'll roll right into our sponsors. We couldn't do it without all of our sponsors. We appreciate each and every one of them. But we're going to step away. We're going to shut up and quit talking because you don't want to listen to us. You just want to hear the pride of the Arbuckles. So we're going to give you that, and then we'll be back here in just a little bit for the second half. We'll see y'all then.
Peace out.
Ladies and gentlemen, entering the field for the West Sidelights, Davis Schools proudly presents the pride of the Arbuckles, the Davis High School Marching Blues Band. Under the direction of band director Blaine Bickler and drum major Ava Mann. Ladies and gentlemen, this past Tuesday was Veterans Day. The Pride would like to play all 4 of the service marches. And as we play, if you are a member of that branch, please stand. We'd like to honor you for your commitment, dedication, and sacrifice to our nation. Both on the Casady side and the Davis side. The Navy. Both on the Casady side and the Davis side, the Army. The Marine Corps. The Air Force.
Could never do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the right of the arbuckle, the Davis High School Marching Blues Band.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd is loud. It is the start of the second half of this round one playoff game. Davis Wolves versus the Casady Cyclones. Wolves on top 29-0. Everything continues the way it appears to be going this game. Looks like Davis will be hosting week 2, but we still got a whole half to get there. Looks to be like Salina's handling their business, so they would be traveling here next week, but got to get to that point first. One thing I want to see is coming out of halftime is we had, like, Kyler, I don't even know that Matt was here yet, but I think we had, 3 or 4 false start penalties pretty quickly.
Yeah, no, we had quite a few of them. I want to say we had, 2 in the first 2 minutes of the second quarter.
Yeah, so we had quite a few false start penalties. Love to see us clean that up, but I see a couple of comments about the Pride of the Arbuckles. The band sounded great. They did really well. Played an awesome melody of all the marches for the service members. Had them stand from both sides of the field. Always love to honor those that served on this Veterans Day week.
Me and Kyler kind of felt bad because we were standing up here at the edge of the press box, and we were like, we should not be standing.
Yeah.
Well, you were behind everybody, so at least maybe nobody saw.
Right.
Yeah.
The Amtrak saw us, so it's okay.
Yeah, Matt waved at him, which was kind of, yeah.
Okay. I see the awkward conversation still going to stick around this week, too, so.
Got even more awkward after you said that.
Once you say it's awkward, it's awkward.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
They're way better than the off-air conversations.
Yeah, we were just talking about pickle pops.
To the near side, 0, Grayson Bumgarner. Deep there, number 4, Dax Owens.
Dax Owens back deep to receive. The opening kick of this half. All the noise makers going crazy on the home side of the field.
Taking off for Casady, number 2.
I can't tell what the real train is and what it isn't anymore.
Yeah.
Ooh,
kind of a
that
wailing.
guy's a toe poker.
Ball's going to go out of bounds.
Hey, good catch though by the line.
Oh, the line judge over there? Yeah, he snagged it. It looked like one of Mav's tee-off drives.
Whoa.
You know, I thought that too, but I'm glad you said it.
Yeah.
That went left, my tees go right.
Okay.
Okay? Come on now. If you're going to diss my game, at least diss it right.
40 yards in a different direction.
Hey, buddy. When's the last time you outdrove me, big fella?
Doesn't matter. I still kick your butt. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Wolves 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Wolves come out in the traditional wishbone look. Owens takes the snap, fakes the handoff, going to roll right to, has the option look, tucks it and keeps it.
There's a flag in the backfield.
He's going to run out of bounds just across midfield, but there is a flag down in the backfield. Tends to be in that holding call type area. He's looking for the decision, and it is going to be a hold call against the Wolves, so that'll back them up.
Flag down on the play. Holding against the Wolves. 10-yard penalty from the spot. Back up to the 25.
Case Morton on. Bryce Tuttle off. That'll put the Wolves back around the 25-yard line. Be 1st and 20.
1st and 20 for the 25.
Owens takes the snap from under center, hands off. Defended well there by the Cyclones.
28, Creed
Rogers on the carry. Gets to about the 27-yard line. Picks up 3. Wolves come out with 2 to the near side. Sends Rogers in motion. Takes the snap. He's going to follow right behind Rogers. He's got plenty
Good
of room.
hold that time.
He's got a chance to get the sideline.
Oh, and a flag is thrown.
But he's going to get all the way down and cross the goal line.
What an impressive run that time by Dax Owens.
Great run by Dax. I'm afraid he may be coming back this way, though. Confetti popped a little prematurely. It's because they're going to call a block in the back for the Wolves, against the Wolves.
Illegal block in the back against the Wolves.
Fans verbally letting the referees know they did not agree with the call.
This is what we were talking about earlier, though, about these refs.
They've done a great job tonight.
Yeah, overall, well officiated game.
And again, they're human beings. They are doing this because they love the game, giving up their time to make sure that these student athletes are able to participate in stuff like this. So, going to be a timeout by the Wolves.
Timeout, Wolves.
Check in on some other scores real quick.
Wolves fans, we do not have a winner on the last drawing. Please check your tickets. I'll get that number one more time, but we'll have another drawing. 180.
Mav and Kyler up here waving the rally towels.
You mean our rally towels?
Yeah. They are now in our namesake.
Yeah. Only slightly weird because I brought them up here, but that's okay. So Holdenville on top at halftime, 38-13 over Kellyville. Stroud up big, hosting Beggs, 35-0 at halftime. Halftime, Dibble on top at Hennessy, 28-21. Adair, the number one team in the land in 2A2, up big, 45-0, only in the second quarter.
Wow.
Valiant had a big game against Vian for the district title just a little over a week and a half ago. They are up 6-0 against Wyandotte at home. So Wyandotte keeping that one close, making it a tough game.
Hey, Wyandotte did the same thing in the playoffs last year.
They did. And then, of course, Salina at home against Antlers, up right now 28-0.
Rally towels and hats. Thank you to Outdoor Solutions.
Owens motions into the traditional wishbone here. Second and about 9 after that penalty. Owens going to keep it. Looks to try
he's going to take off.
But he's going to tuck it and run, pick up the first down plus some.
Owens on the carry.
Casady was not one to allow that pitch on the on the outside.
Yards to the 47.
But problem was they gave Owens the chance to turn it and go upfield. Was able to pick up a first down. Be Wolves 1st and 10 from about the 46, 47.
No way you just did that, Bobby. There's no way.
At the 47.
Hey, college basketball teams are calling timeouts because of that.
Owens takes the snap, hands to Rogers. Rogers up the middle.
28-3 to Rogers on the carry.
It's going to be right at the marker. We'll see where exactly they put it. They're going to give him the first down. So a 10-yard run there for Rogers.
Rogers carries. And it's another Wolves first down. 1st and 10 at the Casady 43.
Owens changing the play. Takes a snap, hands to Rogers. Rogers again up the middle. rumbling, bumbling, stumbling through the line.
I mean, they knew we were going to do it.
I mean, if he's on the field and he's picking up 8 yards a carry, give him the ball.
Yeah.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly.
Don't fix it.
Gain of 9 yards for Rogers. 2nd and 1.
And another big thing is, you know, we've said that we're going to run it down your face all the time, and y'all have said that multiple times this evening. Having a quarterback like Dex, you saw it just there. He can change the way of the game at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, being able to read the defense is an innate ability that Owens does so well. And right there, Levi Laxton with another big run. I think that's the ability that the Wolves have that a lot of people don't realize is, you know, you can throw McDonald out there, you can throw Rogers out there, you can throw Jackson Wright out there, Gage Kopenbarger, Braxton Thompson, Levi Laxton. I mean, the list goes on and on of the running backs that the Wolves have who can get out there and carry the ball and pick up big gains.
Yeah, our
when they need
arsenal is kind of impressive. I'm not even going to lie.
It's definitely deep, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Gibson moves to the other side of the line. Owens hands to Rogers. Rogers got nobody in front of him. Gets through the line and then takes a couple guys with him.
Dax pulled me out on that one. Thought he kept it.
Gain of 9 yards to the 16-yard line. 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1 from the 16. Owens takes the snap. Hands off to Rogers again.
Man.
Again, takes the pile with him inside the 10, down to about the 7-yard line. Looks like. Should be 1st and goal from there.
Gain of 7 for Rogers to the 8-yard line. And it's another Wolves. First down. 1st and goal from the Casady 8.
1st and goal from the 8-yard line. Takes the snap. He's going to keep it. Kind of lets the play happen. Gets up the middle. Inside the 5.
Inside the 5-yard line. Gain of 4 to the 4. 2nd and goal.
Honestly, right here, I'm looking for Creed Rogers right up the middle.
Yeah, I mean, one of the comments just said that Casady players should have to pay bus fare when they tag along for the ride on Rogers as he carries them a couple yards. Hand off to McDonald. McDonald scores.
There's that deep bag that Davis has. They can throw anybody out there.
Yeah,
you know it's coming down the middle. You just don't know who's going to get the ball.
But exactly. You know, an unsung thing about that whole series is you see a lot of different guys carrying the ball, but Rogers, we spoke about him numerous times, multiple carries down the field. But here's where anybody on the field, it doesn't matter what number you're wearing, you are a selfless guy on that sideline when you're a Wolf, because anybody crosses that goal line, it's the team crossing the goal line. So
absolutely
carried it into the end zone. So
especially with those linemen down there who are putting in insane amount of work to cause those big holes for those backs.
Kick is up. It is good. Wolves 36, Casady Cyclones 0.
From the hole, number 5, Gage Kopenbarger. And moving kick, number 6, Tate Stewart. We have a winner of the Sign Team Football donated by Stevie Land Company. Tonight's winner, Buster Ford.
I don't think we've spoken about her this year, but shout out to Davis Wolves kickoff tee girl, Miss Darren Owens, down there had the ball.
Speedy, man.
She is speedy. She had the kicking tee ready to go for Tate Stewart after making that extra point. Now she sits and waiting. But she's the one that takes off out there and grabs the tee, and she does it so flawlessly. I think Kyler just put on some Southeastern Savage Esports right here.
We're in playoffs, baby.
Oh, okay. Kyler, now tell me, as we're waiting for this kickoff here, are you still?
Yeah, I'm the outreach coordinator for Southeastern Esports.
Okay.
I handle a bunch of the recruiting stuff as well as all of the live streams and social media.
Okay.
I really find that social media is actually pretty fun.
Okay.
I'm not really an artistic guy like that, but I found out that I'm kind of good at it. So
All right.
kind of like it.
Now, again, are you still Tuesday nights?
Oh, yeah, I still have New Orleans Jazz on 91.9 KSSU every Tuesday. I think he cut my show by an hour, though, and he didn't tell me. Last time it was 7 to 10, but now it's 8 to 10. I don't know. We're going to have a talk about that. But
Kyler Drake, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
KSSU Smooth Jazz on Tuesday nights.
you already know the vibe.
Tate Stewart with a line drive kick there, caught him about the 30-yard line. He's going to try to take it to the other side of the field, and he gets a little bit of room, but then going to be shoved out of bounds at around the 40. So if you're ever sitting at home on a Tuesday night, you want to listen to some smooth jazz, you're in the mood for that kind of music, be sure and join Kyler Drake.
Honestly, though, I don't think you can get it in Davis, which is a big L.
Huge L.
You
It's
can
on the
get it
web.
like. No, it's not. Bro, we need to modernize that stuff.
Southeastern, you got to do that, man.
Modernize it.
Yeah, let's modernize it.
Yeah, Southeastern, you got to get on the ball there.
I mean, who doesn't want to hear my voice? You know what I'm saying?
Stephen Harris, I'm going to be making a phone call.
Oh, no, he runs esports. He doesn't do radio.
Well, I'm still going to make a phone call. Trips to the near side or the Cyclones. Sends another man in motion. Going to run that screen-looking play. Falls
and he drops
incomplete.
it.
Bumgarner there to pick it up, but referees call it incomplete.
I think it's crazy y'all got Nightbot in the comments. It's the same software I use. Kind of goes crazy sometimes.
We didn't have to have it. I wish we didn't have to have it, I guess I should say. But we had a couple of incidents where we do have to have that on there watching. So if it's telling you to calm down, I apologize, but we do have to leave that on there. But quarterback rolling out to the near side, looking for somebody. He's going to launch it way downfield.
Oh, great job, Nick.
No fly zone.
Nick Pruitt with his hand in the way. Denies the pass. As Kyler called it, the no-fly zone.
Third and 10 from the 40.
Guys, Kyler, you said it earlier about Creed having a great celebration for that that potential interception he had.
Nick was
I've
cooking
seen
that
him-
up for a minute.
I've seen him celebrate quite a few times, and every time it's the same celebration.
Third and 10 for the Cyclones. Takes the snap, dropping back, looking to throw, throws the ball downfield. Finds a man.
What a catch.
So the complete pass gets them inside of Wolves territory, down to around the 35-yard line, maybe even the 34 or 33. A flag was thrown late. I'm a little curious as what the flag was for because his helmet came off, but it didn't appear to be a face mask, but wow.
Whoa.
Okay,
you got
that
it, man.
was.
we're going to wait and find out what they call.
They'll wave it.
They do wave that call off.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, though, that player does have to come off, correct?
He does have to leave the field for one play.
33.
Man, but that was a dot by the quarterback.
Yeah, great throw.
In that window.
They're going to, yes, they are now officially waving that flag off.
First and 10, Casady at the 33.
A little bit of a high snap, able to pull it down, hands the ball off.
Great job, Rogers.
Ford, Fitzpatrick.
Be a very minimal gain for the Cyclones there on first down.
28, Creed Rogers there on defense.
I also want to apologize for that Nightbot, Kyler, because it's kind of snarky.
Oh, yeah,
with
nah.
its messages.
Yeah.
Literally, somebody
It gives
commented,
sarcasm.
and it said, "You're done."
Oh, wow.
Like it was like,
That's
man.
crazy.
And that's just a warning. I don't even want to know what it says.
Oh, great job, Ford.
Dax Owens
That's the
with the
quarterback.
what can you say when you got a quarterback that's willing to play on defensive side and come up and just make a boomstick hit on a screen type play? I mean, you're hard pressed to find a guy that's going to be able to do that on both sides of the ball. And Dax Owens shows he's not afraid of it.
Hey, I've said it for 3.5 years now that Dax is one of the toughest football players I've ever met in my life.
And it'll bring up a third and about 13 from the 36-yard line.
Owens for Heisman. I completely agree.
Another deep
Go
pass.
get that, T.
Passes incomplete.
Tate Stewart going for his second pick of the night.
Intended for 7, Lewis.
Somebody Trey Garrison watching from Nebraska.
From on the Air Force Base, another former media member. Was one of the first student commentators we had here at Wolf Media.
Number 36.
Brother to Coach Garrison on the field tonight.
He's above us. He ain't on the field.
Well, yeah.
Formations guy.
Four wide for the Cyclones. Drop back, looking to throw. He's going to
fourth
take it down
down.
and pick it up. Wolves say no, sir. Number 2, Max Hammer on the stop.
Lawler on the carry.
Forces the turnover on downs.
Set by the
Wolves will take over right
Max
there.
Hammer.
You know, I completely forgot that they do that, the Wolves, but all of them have bleached their hair for playoffs.
It is a playoff thing here in Davis, Oklahoma. You see
Only
all
for
the-
some players, though.
Yeah, there are some that, especially you see your senior players that
yeah,
don't
yeah.
have it done. That's because mom said no. You're taking senior pictures.
Yeah, 100%.
That's not happening.
No, there was 15 out of 16 that had it bleached last year.
Well, y'all are just a different breed.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mom
100%.
wouldn't let me.
Owens running the option here. Going to tuck it. Try to get out to the sideline.
Good
Does
block,
that.
Fiver.
Number 4.
Number 5, Gage Kuppenbarger setting a good block. Didn't allow his quarterback to be touched.
There's a flag down.
I believe there's going to be maybe a holding call. No, I apologize. It's a block
now.
Wow. Block in the back call.
Against the Wolves.
That'll force a 1st and 20 for the Wolves.
I like that nickname for Owens and Rogers. Thunder and Lightning.
Thunder and Lightning.
Yeah, that's kind of
That's
mean.
tough.
Yeah.
Still first down. 1st and 20 from the 22.
Owens changing the formation up here. Takes a snap, rolling back, throws out to, I believe that's number 10, Braxton Thompson on that same style of, little flare out screen type play. Picked up great positive yardage before. Does the same thing right there.
Owens to Thompson to the 35.
.330 to go in the third period. Wolves got a 2nd and 7 from the 35-yard line.
2nd and 7 from the 35.
Takes the snap, drops back, looking to throw the ball downfield. He launches it down there.
Yeah, they're just going to say
Pass is
incomplete.
Some of the fans wanting a flag on that call.
I'm surprised we didn't get one on us, to be honest.
I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt. It did look like our receiver had his hand over the back of the defensive back, but so I would tend, I try to be as unbiased as possible. I would tend to lean on the no flag there.
Brings up 3rd down. 3rd and 7.
Drake Harrison says, let me back in the booth. You're welcome back anytime, man. Southlake, Texas, Kevin Sellers joining us. Again, we've said it multiple times tonight, worldwide, nationwide, doesn't matter. As long as you're part of the Wolfpack, you should be watching with us tonight. Owens takes a snap. Going to roll this way. Looks the pitch. Does make the pitch. Jackson
Go,
right.
J-Dub.
He's got
Go,
space.
J-Dub.
Oh. Okay.
That's an outside linebacker.
I've never seen a defensive back slide to not get hit.
Hey, whenever he's running at you, I would have done the exact same thing.
That guy was like, he's like, look, I'm just going to try to trip him. And Jackson Wright looked like he was trying to lay the hit on that run and just picked up monstrous yardage for the Wolves.
Turned into Cam Scatabo there for a minute.
Jackson Wright, the next Cam Scatabo.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, that's probably pretty fitting right there.
Y'all haven't seen Dice Owens. I promise you, that is the next Cam Scatabo.
88 Westbury in motion. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff. No, gives it McDonald. McDonald's going to run right over somebody. Picks up 5 yards.
Man, I like to see that.
Number 1.
88 blocking 15 yards downfield.
Yeah, I just saw that.
To the 36.
Actually, last time I was here, which is 2 weeks ago, I talked with Dice Owens after the game, and he told me there's a story of Cam Scatabo when he was a little kid. He would put on his pads and go outside and hit the stop sign.
That
so
does not.
I'm talking to Dice Owens the other week, and I was like, Dice, you look like Cam Scatabo out there. He's like, you want to know a crazy story? I used to hit the stop sign out in the front yard. I was like, I'm not shocked.
Number 4, Dax Owens. He's going to tuck it and run. Picks up some positive yardage. Gets to the edge.
Number 4, Dax
So I did
Owens.
just get a text message. The Lomega Lady Raiders had a big Bedlam game in basketball today. Played Okarchi, which they obviously won. Why wouldn't they? But they wanted to send a message. They sent a picture. They were holding up some signs. Go Davis, beat Casady. So the Lomega Lady Raiders are rooting on the Wolves tonight.
67.
Happen to be taught by Mrs. Robin Whaley. And we know the Whaleys like to join us quite often.
It was up to 31.
Owens hands off. Picks up positive yardage on first down.
Jacoby McDonald on
McDonald on the run.
Gain of 6.
You know, you're talking about Dice Owens in the Cam Scatabo story. I 100% could see Dice Owens going out and running flat face into a stop sign right now.
Oh,
100%.
Like, you guys said that, and I was
think
like,
it's no question.
No money
Like-
or nothing. He would just do it for
I
free.
think you could
for
probably-
fun. For
I-
love of the game.
yeah. Yeah. There's
Loss of words.
Yeah. Rogers goes in motion to the far side. Owens takes a snap, hands off. 24, Levi Laxton running over people.
24, Levi
Hey,
Laxton.
guys, I'm a football guy at heart, right behind baseball, obviously, but Jamin Coffey made that play. I know it looked like Levi made the athletic play, and he did. Great job, Levi, but Jamin Coffey being able to catch a defensive lineman in stride almost and kick that guy. He got himself tossed, but he ended up making the play for Levi.
Well, you know, that's the job of a lineman is that sacrifice yourself sometimes, and you spoke about it. Jamin Coffey doing a great job of it right there. Owens takes a snap, hands to Rogers. Rogers.
Oh, wow.
Rumbling,
That's such a
bumbling,
good run.
stumbling.
Yeah, that was
Ethan rushing.
Oh, excuse me, that was rushing. I apologize. I just saw the 2 and then another. No, I couldn't see the second number on there, so I just assumed it was Rogers with the ball. So my apologies to the rushing household.
that is the end of the third quarter.
Into the third quarter, Wolves on top,
6-0.
36-0. We'll try to pull up those other games just so we can kind of check in. That one that was obviously intriguing, the Dibble going on the road at Hennessy and taking the lead earlier in the evening.
Guys, I want to spit something out just before we get into the scores. Ball games it's football. It's going to be won on the line of scrimmage, and I feel like the Wolves have definitely done that tonight, dominated the line of scrimmage on offense and defense. Cassidy's quarterback doing a great job evading, doing his best to evade the TNT of the Davis Wolves. Then you flip to the other side, the offensive side of the ball, the Wolves are tearing it up.
Yeah.
Definitely winning the line of scrimmage tonight, and the scoreboard's showing it.
So, again, we talked about it. Most of the other games going to the home team so far in pretty dominant fashion. Other than that one game, Dibble going on the road at Hennessy, 34-21. Up 13 points are the Dibble Demons. So, we played them first district game of the year. They gave us everything we could handle. Fortunately, we fell short of that one point. Now they're going on the road and beating up Hennessy. So I'm telling you,
that's a salty Dibble team.
I'm telling you, District 2A2 is going to be a hard out. District 2 of 2A2 is going to be a hard out for anybody. So Holmanville, Dibble, Davis, Beggs, unfortunately, getting the best of Stroud tonight, 49-0, with just about the fourth quarter to start in that one. But the remaining 3 teams in 2A2, District 2, are fighting hard right now. So.
Second and 2.
Dax to take the snap. He'll fake the handoff, take it himself. One guy to beat.
Good look.
He'll step into the end zone.
He had one guy that got close to a tackle, but
That's my Heisman.
Ty Simpson, don't even worry about it.
Don't
It's
even
going to
worry.
Dax Owens.
Yeah.
Speaking of Ty Simpsons, big game for the Sooners tomorrow.
Oh,
Excited
my
to see them
goodness.
guys win.
Hey, running game is
already
working
got
for the
the nerves.
Sooners right now. Defense is on point. Hey, Tuscaloosa, Sooners are coming. Sooners come out on top by 10. I'm just saying.
Hey, that man, Xavier Robinson, that man is a dog.
A dog. Oh, a fake punt. Or field goal.
Extra point, whatever.
Yeah,
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
No good. 11:55 left in the ball game.
So 11:55 to go as we just start the fourth quarter here. Wolves on top, 42-0. Wolves showing Casady again. Casady Cyclones, their first ever trip to the postseason in Oklahoma high school football, and it's got to be a bad thing to find out you're making the playoffs and understanding that you've got to come to Davis to play your first ever playoff football game. That's not a
That's tough.
That's a tough draw.
Yeah, that's
it
tough.
really is. As we are trying to look for that other score, Wynnewood now on top at home, 27-6 against Sayre. So Wynnewood playing well. We'll try to find that other Sulphur score. How awesome would it be, gentlemen, if Sulphur makes that state championship game, Davis makes that championship game, Wynnewood makes that state championship game. 3 consecutive nights, 3 consecutive state championship game, 3 towns, all within about 15 miles of each other.
That would be awesome.
I mean,
that'd be phenomenal.
That would be intense.
But last year it was School of the Deaf.
Oklahoma School for the Deaf was right there.
They were balling out.
They've been in contention for their national title the last few years. Unfortunately, fallen a little bit short of that this year. They actually played a game here at Wolf Field just a couple weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
Against Billings, Oklahoma. So that game ended at halftime. OSD was up 49-0. So they were.
Hey, that's the way to do it right there.
Yeah. I mean, they were just handling business. So.
Taking off, whatever it was, number 6, Kate Stewart.
Oh, great kick.
Another booming kick off his hands. It's going to roll into the end zone. He's going to have to try to return it. And he's going to be tackled.
My goodness. Great coverage.
Hit.
Guys, there just isn't much more you can ask for from the Wolves tonight.
Yeah, I mean,
They're excelling on all sides of the game.
Defense, offense, special teams, they're playing lights out. And you know, the thing is, Mav, you can speak to this a little bit. Last year, Holdenville has a bad taste in your mouth, right?
Oh, absolutely.
But I think you could argue now, looking back, that was a key moment to send the 24 Wolves on a terror through the postseason.
Oh, without
100%.
a doubt.
Now you look at the Dibble game earlier this season is that being that moment where it's like, hey guys, we got to go play ball week in and week out,
100%.
and they're doing that now. And now we're in November, and they are playing lights out on all facets of the game.
No, this is definitely a Wolves team that understand every team is beatable, so we're going to go be the better team every night.
Yep. Quarterback having to stand in his own end zone. That's going to be a flag right there. Going to be a delay of game.
And that's going to put them on almost the goal line.
So real quick.
Yeah, they will be on the one.
Sulphur at home against Anadarko, up big, 49-0. Plainview at home against Perkins Tryon. Unfortunately, the Plainview Indians down 42-6.
Oh, wow.
I'll get to that one in just a second, Kyler. That looks like it's going to be a safety.
Oh, no, they called him outside of it. They'll give him forward progress.
They're going to give him forward progress to about the half-yard line. You were pointing out the Holland Hall, number 4 team in 3A, trailing at home 14-7
against Berryhill.
Kingfisher at Long Grove, Kingfisher up 28-21. So some local scores. Back to the Wolves now. Again, quarterback deep in his end zone. Linemen are basically in their own end zone here. Crowd is loud. Takes the snap deep in his own end zone, looking to throw the ball. He's got nowhere to throw it. He's going to throw it up. He does complete the pass. They get out just past the 7-yard line.
7, Lewis, stop made by 0, Grayson Bumgarner.
So they'll have it 3rd and about 6 yards. They're going to call it 7 yards.
Out to the 6-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Takes the snap, hands off. He's going to go up the middle. He's going to get to right at the 10-yard line. They're going to give him the 11, I believe. Still going to be well short of the 1st down. This deep in your territory, I would imagine you have to punt it away here.
Yeah, it looks like they're doing just that. Shout out the Pride of the Arbuckles. Killing it tonight.
It's Britt, Hayden Britt. He had to put on a New Jersey. Hayden Britt? Yeah.
Punter gets the punt away. Another booming punt from that young man. Ends up rolling dead. It was a great kick, but unfortunately, when you're punting from your own letters in the end zone, he was able to get it almost to the 35-yard line. But so the Wolves will take over inside of the 35-yard line at about the 33 of the Cyclones. Looks like Gage Kopenbarger going to come on to play quarterback. I see Aiden Levernosh out there, receiver on the far side. So if you new look.
New quarterback for the Wolves, number 5.
Takes the snap, hands off. Dice
Owens,
Dice,
baby.
Dice Scattaboo on the run.
His first run.
I mean, first run of the night, and he picks up over 10 yards.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Honestly, I'd go back to him. Give him the rock one more time.
21.
Gus Eidelman onto the field for the Wolves. Younger brother of last year's state champion Wolves, D. Eidelman.
And it's another Wolves first down.
Kopenbarger to take the snap. A little bit of a high snap, able to get the handoff down. They're going to call a false start against the Wolves.
False start against the Wolves. 5-yard penalty. Back it up. To the 26. Still first down. First and 15 for the 26.
I believe that was Tough Davis, number 51, going onto the field. Brett Dudley coming off. So a lot of the young guys getting their moment right now. Wolves move into the traditional wishbone. Handoff. I believe that's 33, Asher Digby.
Hey, it doesn't matter who you are. That play in the Wolves offense is terrifying because you've got Dice Owens, Dak. You could have Dice, Creed, Jacoby. That's the lead blocker. Then you've got another outside edge blocking for you, and then it's another big back right behind him running.
Yeah, like it's
that's
scary.
terrifying.
Yeah,
it's
it's
scary.
scary to have to defend that. No doubt. And I mean, you're talking about some young guys out there right now that are doing it just as well as the starters were. So
Gain of 11 yards.
I did see Josh Beam. Again, the Wolves transition into the traditional bone. Handoff. Number 12, Gage Adams.
Touchdown.
And
It does
that,
not
ladies
matter
and gentlemen,
who you are.
that is a foreshadow of the future of Wolf football.
Oh, absolutely.
Touchdown run, number 12, Gage Adams.
You can expect that for quite some time around here. I mean, Gus Eidelman's playing center, and he's a freshman, and we're tearing up defenses like that.
Tate and Stewart on to attempt the point after.
Good run, though, by Gage.
Gage Kopenbarger attempted the extra point. Number 6, Tate and Stewart. The kick is up.
No way.
Scared me a little bit.
No way.
Okay.
I think Gage scribbled that.
He fielded it, dropped it, picked it back up, and I think when he put it down, even Tate and Stewart was like, "You still want me to kick it?" and even the defenders were like,
Yeah, they kind of hesitated for a minute. They
they're
were like, is it dead?
Is he still going to kick it? and Tate just one leg just swings his leg, doesn't even take a step and puts it through the uprights. So
Hey, you know what that shows to me, though? That Tate and Stewart works as drills. Because there is a drill. You don't take a step, and you swing your foot, and you kick 15-yard field goals. And that's what that is.
There were so many people puzzled on the field. Like, is he really going to kick it now?
I thought it was going to be a Charlie Brown kind of kick there for a minute.
It kind of looked like Gage was going for that fake there. Yeah, I see that. So as the score takes us to 49-0, Wolves on top. Still 7:15 to go in the ball game. Really starting to watch that Dibble game as we get late in the evening.
Back deep for Casady, 7 Lewis, 19 Fisher.
Stewart to kick.
Kicking on for the Louisville Royals, number 6, Kate Stewart.
Big kick from Stewart. It's going to be caught at about the 15-yard line.
They're going to call a
Be a false start.
Going to call offsides against the Wolves.
Yeah, offsides.
Yep. So you saw there was a comment down there at the bottom, gave us a little bit of an update on that Dibble score. Looks to be 42-28. Dibble just now entering the fourth quarter, so
wow.
Dibble starting to pull away in that game. So again, District 2A. District 2, it looks to be tough with Holdenville, Wolves, and now appears to be Dibble all looking to win round 1 going into round 2.
advantage is definitely the key tonight.
Well, it is, but Dibble's on the road.
Oh, interesting. I didn't even know that.
Dibble is at Hennessy. Hennessy, a big opponent. We played right here on this field last year in round 1. They, of course, got their 2 seed, so Dibble had to go there, and they are handling business on the road. So. Kick attempt. He still puts it down around the 14-yard line. He's going to be returned, and he's going to be swarmed at the 20-yard line.
Hey, you know, we're following the ball. You're right. Right at Davenport. On kickoff, we're supposed to evade hitting people. Not right at Davenport. Y'all, he just went through this guy. And it was right here 15 feet right in front of me. And
well, okay, you know, and here's the thing that I think speaks to some of these guys that are getting to play right now. The Ryder Davenport, the Dice Owens, the Gus Idlemans. These guys, they are freshmen. And a lot of times when you see freshmen come in, there's a speed difference in the game moving up every level, right?
Oh, yeah.
But these guys are not slowing down, and they're going right through people. Guys that are 3 and 4 years older than them.
They're here to make their name.
Yeah, they're trying to make a statement. Like
Ryder Davenport was defensive player of the game 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, I mean, it's wild to see these freshmen get in here.
Right down.
Penalty goes against the Cyclones. That'll back them up 5 yards.
Delay of game against Casady, 5-yard penalty, backed up to the 15. First and 15.
False start.
False start again against the Cyclones, so that'll back them up another 5 yards. Put them at first and 20.
False start against Casady. 5-yard penalty.
Again, still a lot of, 49-0 with 7 minutes to go. Still a lot of people in the stands.
No, Fairweather fans don't exist around Davis.
Yeah, that's just not a thing here. Handoff. Tries to get up the middle. Maybe picks up a yard.
In fact, I've never played a colder game in my life than Adair last year, and I don't think there was breathing room in the stands.
It's people say they do it to keep warm, but it's just people love cold weather football here. We mentioned it last week. People always say there's no turkeys after Thanksgiving. When you go deep into November, into December, you're playing real football.
Absolutely.
And Davis is so used to playing that late in the season that, man, it's bred into people here. You're here on a Friday night ready to watch some football.
Right. And in most cases, the people in the stands played in November and December.
Yeah, that's just the kind of the way it is around here. Is that run goes to the outside edge, goes out of bounds. It'll bring up a third and about 15 yards. Can be just shy of the 15-yard line.
Out to the 15. Makes a third down.
I see a comment saying that we're so fun. We apologize, ladies and gentlemen. We are just the talking heads, and we know it's probably better to watch this broadcast on mute. That handoff goes for maybe 2 yards, so it'll bring up a 4th and about 13. I will all say that all three of us have a face for radio.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So that's why you don't see any cameras up here.
We tried. And we broke it.
Yeah, it just stopped working.
Yeah.
No jokes, actually. It quit working.
it's only slightly funny. Cyclones looking to punt. Again, barely standing outside of his end zone. So the Wolves defense standing strong. Dice Scattaboo back to receive.
Man, I love that.
Yeah, no, that's going to stick.
Yeah, that's his name for the rest of the time he's at Davis. Big punt there.
Runner was 18, Malecki.
Whew. Yeah, he got, and it's Malecki.
Malecki. Okay, so I was right.
Dr. Mapes just said it.
All right. I was right on the second try.
And, you know, speaking of nicknames, now that we got Dice Scattaboo, I was walking in Southeastern Student Union the other day, and I was approached by the polecat.
No way.
No way.
Okay.
No. Not the polecat. The luscious locks of Levi Baxter. I saw the polecat like a week before that. I'm just saying, these nicknames be sticking because that's all I picture
that's all
them
you
with.
know, man.
Yeah.
So. Wolves take over. Excuse me. Wolves take over 1st and 10. I choked myself up there. Hands off to number 33, Asher Digby. He's going to get around the outside, pick up about 7 yards.
Digby on the carry.
We got some people commenting the no turkeys after Thanksgiving. That's their favorite Wolf saying.
To the 39.
Of course, if you didn't already know, this year, again, that bye week going to be on Thanksgiving weekend. So I kind of wavered back and forth on whether I like that or not. I kind of was looking forward to that playoff game on Thanksgiving weekend, but ball goes over the head of the quarterback. That looks to be recovered by the Cyclones.
Tunnel on the play, recovered by Casady.
James Burgess says, all these comments, telling us we're doing a great job. Man, I don't know if they're just sugarcoating it for us or what, but we try to do our best. We try to have some fun, but it's always a good time. We're looking forward. It's been a great thing to do with both of you guys here tonight in the broadcast booth. Chad, we welcome you back next week. Looking forward to having you back in the booth with us. But it does look like we're going to host Salina here next Friday night. Quarterback looking to throw. Sips it across. It's just across the first down marker. Just under 4 minutes to go in the ball game.
To the Wolves, 39-yard line. First and 10 for the Wolves, 39.
Same play for the Cyclones. Another decent gain, picks up about 7.
Nice. New quarterback for Casady, number 5, Kosh.
Number 5, Andrew Koss on the throw that time as a new quarterback for the Cyclones. Somebody said KD does it best. That's a debatable statement.
Now, y'all already know. Y'all already know the vibes.
Second and 3.
Quarterback tucks it and tries to keep it, and it takes a big hit.
What a great contain that time by number 12.
Okay, so it's
Gage
a
Adams.
It's a
Gage Adams.
linebacker Corselli.
71.
Okay.
The one that Creed was hitting all game, it's definitely flowing throughout the entire team.
Brings up third down. 3rd and 2 from the 31.
Again, we appreciate all the praise in the comment section. This is we are just the talking heads up here in the booth. They're a great group of students that bring you this broadcast every week possible as we go into this playoff season. Handoff, no fake handoff, slings it near side for the screen pattern. He's got some open space. Then he's getting pushed out of bounds by Scattaboo for the Wolves.
With his head, actually.
Yeah, I mean, he just lowered his head, went
first.
through him. But shout out to the crew for us tonight. We had multiple people down on the field. Kaya McGahey, Shayla Alexander, Chloe Warridge down there. Bentley Franks down there taking pictures. Does a phenomenal job getting video footage for us. Taylor Cook. I really don't know what Taylor did tonight, but she's up here. No, but she's doing a great job. Caleb Horton, Brinley Zoomhoff, they're all working really, really hard for you, ladies and gentlemen. So if you see any of these media members, give them a shout out. Tell them thank you for the hard work they do. They give up every Friday night to make sure that we can bring this broadcast to you.
From the spot, backed up to the 34. Still 3rd down.
I mean, yeah, 100%. This all could not be done if it weren't for the amazing group of students that Bobby has.
They seem to think they're my favorites. I don't know, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't know where they got that idea at all.
I also don't agree with
Pass
that.
complete for the Cyclones.
There have been some
this semester.
great Wolf Media graduates.
Yeah.
Well, you talk about it. A lot of the students doing the media stuff now in the college level. Of course, Kyler Drake doing the commentating for Southeastern Esports. Maverick has some opportunities to maybe do some media type stuff for OBU. Drew Whaley doing some great media stuff at Oklahoma City Community College. So,
yeah.
I just found out Sherry Wyatt graduating from the Oklahoma College of Journalism at OU.
Oh, wow.
Applying to
Good
be
for
a
her.
news reporter.
Absolutely.
So, lots and lots of good things coming from these media students as
That
they
all
go on.
starts at Davis as a member of Wolf Media the How.
Yeah, so great job by these young men and women as they've gone on to the next level, and I'm just proud to say that I'm a part of it. So,
2nd and 2 from the 14.
quarterback rolling to the near side. He's got some open room. He's going to run out of bounds, though. Minute 33. Casady just, trying to put some points on the board. In their first ever playoff appearance. Again, I mean this no disrespect or anything, but it's a tough draw to draw your first ever playoff game to have to come here to Wolf Field and try to compete against these Wolves.
At the 8.
Quarterback looking to throw, rolls to the far side, still looking for somebody. That's picked off.
Yeah, it is picked off.
I'm a little confused. The back just signaled incomplete, but it went directly into the hands of the receiver, the cornerback, excuse me.
Yeah, that should be a live ball, I believe. Looks like they are giving it back to Cat.
No, it's our way.
Yeah, it's our way.
Okay, so the
Heads up
Wolves will
play
take
that
over.
time
So,
by the Wolves
is that the
secondary.
Is that the fourth interception of the night?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
I'm not
Puts
even
us
sure.
at 14 now on the season so far?
14 on the season. Man.
That's impeccable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell who came up with that one. But
Gage Adams.
Gage Adams, okay.
Number 12.
He had that touchdown earlier and now getting a pick under his belt as well.
Man, 4 interceptions tonight. I can't even remember who all came up with them. But Stewart has had 4 on the year. Bumgarner 2 on the year. Kopenbarger, Owens, Adams, Green. Now
Adams has 2 now.
Adams has 2 now. So multiple guys with multiple interceptions on the season.
Looks like
That's
they're
the
in
best formation in
victory
football.
formation.
Victory formation as the Wolves look to get the win, 49-0. When I got the stats from Boyd Fulton, it said 0-0. Well, Davis defense comes out here and says, hey, Casady, we respect you, but those zeros are staying on the scoreboard, and they shut them out right here at Wolf Field. So,
Absolutely. I mean, you couldn't ask more from the Wolves on any aspect of football tonight. Excelled in the special teams, excelled on defense, as it's proven as the counts clicking down. They still got 0 points. So the defense excelled. Offense put up almost 50. You couldn't ask for much.
Yeah, you wouldn't ask for much better. We just got an update in the comments. Dibble 42-35. Dibble on top. Hennessy has the ball inside the Dibble 20 with about 6:30 to go in the ball game. So, but so that's a big game. If you're out there, keep an eye on that one as a district opponent. Going to be fighting hard, but yeah, you said it, Mav. The Davis defense and even the Davis young guys, the freshmen coming in and saying, "Hey, you're still not scoring on us,"
no, it's
and
not
denying them. So, shout out to Casady with their first ever appearance in the OSSA playoffs, but unfortunately, you ran into a brick wall. Was the Davis Wolf defense, but it was still an offensive game, too, because we put up 49 points.
Absolutely.
Hey, 6 of those came from the defense.
That is very true.
That is true.
So, guys, we got to have a player of the game.
Oh, man.
2. Offense and defense.
Offense and defense.
Okay,
we got to go, too.
All right, so offensive player of the game. Man, that's going to be a hard one for me to pick. I think Creed Rogers played well. Peyton had the touchdown reception. Dax played well. I don't even know that I could really pick one over the other, but I'm going to kind of settle there. A couple of good passes by Dax, great running yards. I'm going to go with quarterback Dax Owens as the offensive player of the game for me.
Yeah, see, I am also going to second that. Dax was definitely my player of the game as well. We got an update on that Dibble score we'll get to after our player of the games. But, yeah, my player of the game for offense is Dax Owens.
Guys, I'm going out on a limb. The offensive line in general tore it up. I said it earlier in the game. The domination on the line of scrimmage is what held this game to what it was. The Wolves' front line did everything they could and got it done.
Yeah, so now we got to flip over to the defensive side of the ball. You had multiple guys with multiple INTs tonight. I
think there's one guy.
I think you almost have to look at Tayton Stewart.
Do you think so?
I mean, he had that. I feel like he had that interception early on in the game that really sparked that Wolves defense. I mean, we kind of shut him out in the first play, but I do think that Tayton Stewart with that pick kind of submitted.
Set the tone for the rest of the game. What do you think, man?
I was unable to be here for the first interception from Tayton, but the energy off of the pick 6 from Grayson Bumgarner was unreal
absolutely.
to me.
Valid point as well. It's hard to fight off 2 weeks, 2 pick 6s. 3 interceptions, if I'm not mistaken, all within 2 games. So, yeah, you convinced me. Grayson Bumgarner, defensive player of the game. Congratulations.
Great pick.
Great job by the Wolves tonight. Big win, 49-0 over the Casady Cyclones. Cassidy's got to come into town next week. Big game right here next Friday night.
Salina comes into town.
Who did I say?
Cassidy. We just did that.
Yeah, we just
been
played
there,
that game.
done that. Yeah,
we've already played that game. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Salina's got to come into town, so we will see Salina right here Friday night next week at 7 o'clock. We'll see y'all then. Have a great week.
Peace out.
Go Wolves.